I tested some of the best Logitech keyboards of 2025, and in this video I'm gonna rank them in a tier list based on their value for money, overall performance, and more. Links to all of the products will be in the description below. Logitech MX Mechanical Mini. This is a productivity beast, honestly. Typing on it is smooth, and the low-profile keys feel familiar if you're used to laptops, but still deliver that satisfying mechanical click or quiet tactile bump, depending on your preference. It's super easy to pair with multiple devices, and the battery lasts ages. Perfect for people who jump between workstations or need a reliable board for long typing sessions. On the downside, it's a bit pricey for what you get, and customization is limited compared to enthusiast mechanical keyboards. For most people who want a clean, compact, and responsive keyboard for work, this is a killer option. After using it, I'm putting this in the gray tier. It's a standout for productivity but not quite god tier for everyone. Logitech Gbro XT Lightspeed. This is where Logitech shines for gamers. The wireless Lightspeed connection is rock solid, and I've never noticed any lag, even in fast-paced shooters. Honestly, it feels just as good as wired. The build quality is solid, and the switches are smooth and quiet for gaming sessions or late-night typing. Battery life can take a hit if you go wild with the RGB, but that's expected. The software is a bit of a pain though. You'll want to set your profile and then maybe uninstall it to avoid headaches. For competitive gamers or anyone who wants a reliable high-performance wireless keyboard, this is fantastic. I'm ranking this in the gray tier. It's not perfect, but it's absolutely top tier for wireless gaming. Logitech G915 Lightspeed TKL. This one is a solid, affordable, and comfortable keyboard for gaming or work, especially if you like slim, low-profile boards. The PPT keycaps feel nice, and the RGB is bright and customizable. The battery life is impressive even with the lights on. It's quiet and comfortable for long sessions, and the wireless performance is reliable, but it's not the most premium feeling board, and it lacks multi-device support, which is a bummer if you switch between devices a lot. For casual gamers or people who want a good wireless keyboard without breaking the bank, this is a great pick. I'm putting this in the average tier. It's good but not exceptional, and there are better options if you want more features or a more premium feel. Logitech Keys To Go 2. This is the definition of ultra portable, and I love how thin and light it is. Perfect for tossing in a bag and using with the tablet or phone on the go. The keys are quiet and the cover doubles as a stand, which is clever, but man, the typing experience is cramped and the build quality is just okay. The key legends can rub off and the cover feels a bit flimsy. It's not great for anything more than quick notes or emails, and forget about gaming or serious work. For travel and light mobile use, it's fine, but that's about it. I'm sorry, but I have to put this in the trash tier. It's just not a great keyboard for most people, unless portability is your only priority. Logitech G915 XT Lightspeed. This is a dream for anyone who wants a premium wireless low-profile mechanical gaming keyboard. It's ridiculously well built with a thick aluminum top plate and new PVT keycaps that feel way more durable than what you get on most other boards. The wireless Lightspeed connection is pretty fast. I literally couldn't notice any lag, and the battery life is actually pretty impressive even with the RGB cranked up. It's not cheap, but if you want a compact, high-end gaming keyboard that looks sleek and performs flawlessly, I'm putting this in the god tier. It's just that good. Logitech G915 XT Lightspeed. This is basically the full-sized version of the TKL, and it's got a lot of the same awesome features. Super low latency, premium build quality, and those new PBT keycaps that don't get shiny or slippery over time. The RGB lighting is bright and even, and you get a bunch of dedicated macro keys and media controls. The only downside for me is that it's a bit bulky and heavy, so it's less portable, and there's no multi-device pairing. For gamers who want a full-size keyboard with top-tier wireless performance, I'm putting this in the gray tier. It's a beast, just not quite perfect. Logitech G815 Lightsync RGB. This is a wired, low-profile mechanical keyboard with really solid construction and a super thick profile that feels premium. The RGB lighting is vibrant and customizable, and there are lots of onboard media controls and programmable macro keys. The typing experience is decent, but not everyone loves the short travelers like key wobble, especially for long typing sessions. If you want a flashy feature-rich gaming keyboard and don't mind being wired, I'm putting this in the good tier. It's not the best, but it's a strong choice for gamers and creators who want style and functionality. Logitech ERGO K860. This is a completely different beast. It's an ergonomic keyboard designed to reduce wrist strain, with a curved split layout and a super comfy wrist rest. It's awesome for anyone who types a lot and wants to avoid pain, and the build quality is excellent. The downside is that it's not great for gaming due to high latency and no backlighting, and it's pretty big and heavy. For office workers and anyone who spends hours typing, I'm putting this in the gray tier. It's not for everyone, but it's one of the best at what it does. Logitech Craft. This thing is solid, heavy, and honestly feels premium in your hands. Like, if you want a keyboard that looks and feels expensive, you got it. The creative input dial is a neat idea for creatives, letting you adjust settings on the fly in apps like Photoshop or Lightroom. and the backlight turns on before your fingers even touch the keys, which is kind of cool. But man, the price is wild, and for all that money, you still get finicky connectivity and software that sometimes just doesn't play nice. Seriously, pairing a third device can be a nightmare, and not every app works with the dial like you'd hope. I'm putting this in trash tier because for most people, it's just not worth the headache or the price tag. Logitech Signature Slim K950. This one's got a sleek, slim look and a surprisingly hefty feel thanks to its metal chassis, which I actually dig. Typing on it is satisfying, not too loud, and it's got easy three-way device switching, so if you juggle between a laptop, phone, and desktop, you're covered. The keys are low profile and well spaced, but if you're used to taller keys, the transition can be a bit awkward at first, and you might hit some typos. Plus no backlighting, and it runs on batteries. Not a deal breaker, but it's not exactly premium either. For me, this is average tier. It's good, just not great. And there are better options unless you really need that slim cross-platform provide. Logitech Wave Keys. I love how comfortable this feels right out of the box. The wave-shaped keys intended layout just put your hands and wrists in a more natural position. The palm rest is a nice touch for long typing sessions. It's super quiet, connects wirelessly to 3 devices, and is built well, but the rubber dome switches can feel a little mushy, and the layout is a bit cramped if you're used to a full-size keyboard. If you're after something that's easy on your hands and you don't care about gaming or backlighting, this is a solid pick. I'm putting this in the good tier because it's reliable, comfy, and just a pleasure to use for everyday work. Logitech Pebble Keys K860. This keyboard is tiny, light, and super portable, perfect for throwing in your bag or using with a tablet or phone. The keys are quiet and springy, and you can connect the 3 devices at the touch of a button, which is handy if you're always switching between gadgets. But the circular keycaps and tight spacing make it feel cramped, and if you type a lot or have bigger hands, it's not the most comfortable. Plus, there's no backlighting, and while it's cheap, it just doesn't feel like a serious keyboard for heavy use. Honestly, I'm sticking this in the trash tier because unless you absolutely need something ultra compact, there are way better options out there. Logitech MX Keys Mini. This is one of those keyboards that's just really pleasant to type on. It's got a compact design that doesn't feel cramped, and the keys have a nice satisfying quiet response that's perfect for office environments or shared spaces. Battery life is impressive, and it's super easy to switch between devices, which is a huge plus for anyone who works across multiple computers or operating systems. On the downside is a bit pricey for what you get, as some of the function keys don't work perfectly across all platforms. Plus, the lack of a bundled receiver can be a pain. Honestly, I think this is a solid choice for people who want a reliable portable keyboard for work or travel, and I'm putting this in the good tier. Logitech MX Mechanical. I love how this keyboard brings a mechanical feel to the MX lineup without losing the sleek, low-profile look that makes these keyboards so appealing. The typing experience is fantastic, responsive, comfortable, and available with different switch types to match your preference, which is a huge win for anyone who types a lot or just enjoys that mechanical feel. It's wireless, easy to switch between devices, and the build quality is solid, though it's a bit expensive and customization is more limited than some competitors. For me, this is the kind of keyboard that just makes typing a joy, so I'm giving it the god tier spot. Logitech MX Keys S. This keyboard is a real standout for productivity. It's got a premium low-profile design, super quiet and tactile keys, and the battery life is just amazing. I appreciate how comfortable it is to type on for long sessions, and the ability to connect to multiple devices is a game changer for anyone juggling work across different computers. The only real downside is that it's not much of an upgrade if you already have a recent MX Keys keyboard, and the wrist rest is sold separately. Still, for anyone who wants a top-tier typing experience and all the features, I'm putting this in the god tier. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the best Logitech keyboards for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Alright, peace out.